As you can see here, engine bay in our S13 is empty, and this is a good chance to talk a little bit about what is the best option for engine swap in S13 in 2025. But to fully explain it, we're gonna take it to the garage.
Welcome to our professional studio.
We found some board to explain you what is the best. Bombel,
Can I have a marker, please?
which one do you want?
The blue one.
Oh,
Thank you, if it works. So, in the intro, you said that we're gonna compare some engines for the chassis of the S13 that we have. And for me, personally, the best engine to put in this car would be SR20 DET from Nissan, because it is a Nissan engine, 4-cylinder
Okay.
turbo. Yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna note
right.
it.
and tell you can do it.
SR20 DET, 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, Nissan engine. The second engine, which was basically the first that came to our minds when we saw the shell, would be a BMW engine, M52 B28.
Or M54, but it
Yeah,
is almost
or
the same.
M50. I will write
M5X.
M52 B28, but it can be
BMW straight 6.
Yeah,
more
BMW
than
straight 6.
2.5 liter.
yes.
And third option.
And the third option, which is actually my idea, and I don't know if I told you
I cannot wait.
this yet, but it's a 1.8 liter 20 valve turbo engine from Volkswagen or
We
Audi or
have
Skoda.
the winner. The
Yeah.
stupidest idea.
So it'll be, I'll just write 1.8 T VAG, let's say.
Yeah, and you have to tell that we are in Europe, and this engine is much more available than
Yes.
in USA probably, because
Definitely. Oh, they could have those in Passas and these
yeah,
other
but
cars,
we have more.
Oh yeah,
For sure
we have more of those. So,
Three options.
The pros of SR. I'll start with the fact that it is a Nissan engine, which is a plus when it comes to maybe selling the car in the future.
Yeah, and
And-
everything will suit well.
Yeah, everything
Like
will.
engine mounts and exhaust, something like that, and it is the simplest option to put engine there without any modifications.
Yes. And it's for, Nissan purists, this is also the right, from these three, this is the
Yeah.
right engine for the chassis. Yeah. So, this is nice.
Second,
The
oh, there is
other-
more than one.
There's more than one pro of this engine, and the next one would be the weight distribution. You gotta hold it a little because it's falling. Weight distribution. Okay.
Okay, because
Yeah.
you changed the
There is-
distribution of our board.
Not enough Monster Energy cans in this thing to hold it.
Okay, 4-cylinder,
4-cylinder engine, turbo,
turbo, and good weight for power.
good weight for the
Which-
power. Not too much weight on the front end of the car.
Yeah, because even 2Js, they are
Yeah.
much further than
Mhm.
straight 4 from Nissan. What else? Do you have something? Come on, give me-
Okay, yeah.
give us three.
Okay.
Three.
Comparing to, for example, the M52 or M54, the power output, even the close to stock engine with just, I don't know, a different turbo and tune would generate easily a 350 horsepower, let's say.
Yeah, and
I wouldn't like to go for more because this is not the way. It's the only way to, get yourself in trouble and to detonate the engine, and this is not what you want.
yeah, I have to admit, this fellow will hold more than 1.8 from VAG Group.
And the last plus that comes to our minds right now is the sound of it, because it just fits the car nicely. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you do the honors when it comes to the minuses.
Because I'm seeing whole world in the darker glasses or darker.
Yeah. My boy got shades on. I know the first one.
I will make that bigger.
I know the first one.
What?
It'll be the price.
Yeah. Price.
The prices of those engines
Yeah.
right now.
Now in Europe.
Crazy.
When we will be in Japan or something like that, it won't be as bad as here.
Bad, but still, those are.
Yeah. Price. And it is hard to find a health engine without any.
For the price of
needs.
2 M52s, you buy hopefully one SR that is.
But you have to rebuild.
Yeah, that is taken apart, and you gotta rebuild it and everything. So.
And second, smaller, minus, rare engine.
Yeah, and it is strictly connected with the first minus, which is the price, because every part to it.
But even if you will have money, it would be hard to find something like not from OEM. I'm talking about used OEM parts. And still, if you have $1 million in your pocket, it would be hard to find something for, I don't know, even valve covers.
Yeah, there's a big aftermarket parts market, but if you want something OEM, that's hard stuff.
Okay, and third and last.
Yeah, you say it.
Reliability.
Yes, definitely. That exactly what I meant. Reliability. Noise.
No.
When the engine generates a little bit more power.
Every engine, even 2J, when you put there 2 bars.
And these engines have problem with if you have a hard limiter or something.
If you want to generate 400 horsepower, you have to put there a lot of. I've seen some guys like Gocha from Russia. Do you know this guy? He got 800 horsepower, but there was something with 2.4 stroker or something like that. But when you want to have a lot of power, you have to lower down your expectations.
Yes, but fortunately, I wouldn't like to have too much power.
It's not the worst, but you can have very reliable engine under 350 or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Generally, for me, the biggest one of these is the price, because the shell was cheap, and I would like to keep the whole build cheap. Dream engine, yes.
Yeah.
This one is also a dream engine.
Yeah, but in another chassis.
Okay, so the first plus is a BMW. No, it's a joke. But the first and the biggest plus is know-how.
Yeah.
Because not me, but we, yes, know the most about these engines out of these 3. You have all the parts that we would need.
We can change the position for a camera. Look, this is a normal garage in Europe, and M54 cylinder head, wiring, intake manifold.
Yeah, there's another intake manifold, oil pan.
But this one is for
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And there's a whole another garage full of these parts. So the next plus,
is connected with
that.
Parts
availability, but I will not write it because you have the parts.
Yeah.
And it would be easier. We have the parts. The next plus is the price. Because with the fact that we have the parts and we have the know-how and we would have the person who would easily swap this engine in the shell, it would probably be the cheapest swap
Yeah,
of them all.
the greatest comparison to that, you can, for this money,
Yep.
which you need to buy an engine, you could do everything with M52 or M54, and car will be ready to rock.
Yeah. So it's a big plus. Another one, I would say it's as much as I hate it for this car, it's an NA engine.
Yeah, and
It is a plus because it is
it should
more
be first on this list.
yeah, it's more reliable that way.
Yeah, there's no any boost pipes,
Yeah, everything
exhaust manifolds, or
exactly.
everything which is connected with turbo. Minuses.
Yes.
My side of this board, there's a lot of something similar projects
Yeah, there are a few.
in Europe, because this is the simplest swap.
Yeah, you're going down. Yeah.
Come on. It,
Uh,
it looks like Connor.
it looks like condom.
No, it doesn't look like you. Jokes. Okay, Common.
It is big.
It is big.
Have you seen how much of a tight fit it is?
Yeah, it is big, but not too heavy, because
I mean, it's
thankfully
definitely heavier than those two.
not.
No?
Because
Okay.
here you have iron casts, and here
Okay, I will
there
not
is-
argue about it, but those two end on
yeah,
strut
but
towers.
we know that it would be harder to put M52 straight six than 4 cylinders.
Yes, and it would be harder to work on later.
BMW guy, and it's hard. It is hard for me to find something.
Yeah, but I'll find one. The power. I mean,
Okay,
it
yeah.
can generate up to, let's say, 300 horsepower.
But
When we are talking
it
about
will cost
the,
more than
Yeah.
SR20.
Yeah, it'll cost more, and it would have to be the M54 probably.
Yes, and 20 to generate 250 horsepower, it is easier to buy
Yeah,
this one, and
it's getting more and more expensive.
these engines will be stock, and here you have to put a lot of your mother money.
Yes. Any more minuses when it comes
Okay,
to this one?
now I will reality.
Reality, yeah, it is reality. But
And okay, and third one,
yeah, this is
I don't know why.
my ace. Okay, I will start not too conventionally. The first plus that I'll write down is know-how also. And I'm not talking about our know-how, but there are already a few of
But-
these built in Poland.
There is a lot of whole know-how about how to build an engine which could keep 400 horsepower, but there is no know-how how to swap this engine.
There is. There is.
Ah.
Because there are a few builds of S13s with these engines in Poland.
I've seen different parts of the internet than you.
Probably so. Because, for example, even Vrubel, you know him from F Garage, he uploads videos constantly of him swapping the engine in. So there is a lot of knowledge that can be
Okay.
taken. Also, it is very popular swap to RX-8 chassis.
Yeah.
Many of those. So that's it. Another plus is the motherfucking price. Out of these three, the engine itself is the cheapest.
Yes, because you can buy this engine
Everywhere.
from everywhere, and there are from road cars,
Yes.
but not even tuned cars.
Yes. So that's a big plus. You can, for the price of the M52, you could buy
Oh,
For-
you can tell how much in dollars.
it's
300, 400 is
250, I think. that
with
will be
second
enough. Yeah.
block or,
Yeah.
or cylinder
So
head
you
or
could have like even a spare engine, and obviously it'll need to be connected with BMW gearbox. So then the adapter and everything, but the engine itself is really cheap.
Yeah, because there wasn't a 1.8 turbo engines with RWD.
Yeah, there
Drivetrain.
were all-wheel drive.
Yeah,
engines.
there were all-wheel drive or front wheel
Yeah.
drive, and that's why you have to use BMW gearbox.
Yes, another plus is I think it's a know-how because out of the whole swapping stuff to tune this engine on a stock computer.
Yeah.
There are many people who do it.
Power to price.
Power to price, yeah. PP ratio. My PP to yours.
Radio.
Ratio, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Power to price
Minuses.
ratio. No, another plus can be, I think, the power output, because it generates
Here, but
okay. Let's
it will
leave
hold less than SR20, but still 400 horsepower is
that.
possible.
It's more than I would
Yeah.
need. What? I don't know. There's
This
not a
W.
letter. There is not a letter used in this thing. VW engine.
Yeah.
Yes.
For me, it is a big minus because SRs they have something like soul,
So yeah.
like soul.
M52 has whole lot of soul also.
Yeah, a lot of honey
Yeah.
under your leg, and 1.8.
Oh.
They for me they generate.
Sorry
Power.
to interrupt, but obviously, every plus that is considered when talking about the SR, which is the weight distribution and everything around it, is also, I think, here, because it's a
Yeah,
four-cylinder.
obviously
Yeah.
because they are almost the same
Yeah.
in case of how
Let's
they.
get back to the soul.
Okay. There is no soul here, and for me it's minus. Second minus is connected.
You know where the souls are in
Where?
these two engines? Here's a little soul. Here's some more soul.
Yeah, sound.
Sound.
It doesn't sound.
It can sound nicely, and I will show you.
Oh, I'm waiting
Yes.
for that.
I'll put the clip in here.
And third one, yeah, it's easy to.
When it comes to this factor, the SR20 is the
Yeah,
biggest of them all.
the best, because with this engine, you can have that car, but it would be very hard to sell the car with this engine
Okay,
to someone else.
let's focus on it a little bit. What do you think when it comes to car worth after this whole swap situation? Which one would be worth more, the M52 engine or the 1.9?
This one, because this
it has
will
more power.
generate more.
Yeah.
But for me, this difference between price of SR20 and 1.8 VG, you will take more. It's better to spend for SR20 than if you want to drive this car. This one, if you want to sell good,
Yeah.
SR20.
If you want to do it the cheapest way, this one.
F52. No?
Hard choice, do you think?
Keep that. Reduce.
My guy is playing some PlayStation.
It looks like quiz. No.
It's a 2. This one is a J, and this is Z. If you didn't know, because it's
Yeah.
obvious.
And we can wash everything with this here. And for me, the best option for.
So with this little mishap, let's get to the conclusions.
Yeah, we can put our half hour of talking to the trash, because for me 2J is the best option. Power, reliability, parts, how they are available. Look, 2J Iron Cast.
What
Here.
about this one?
Still, they are twice more expensive than M52
For NA motor.
Yeah, but still, it's better to put NA 2J, and then you can put turbo if you want 300 horsepower, if you want 400, if you want 6, 7, or 800. Still, you have everything to.
1000.
Yeah, even with nitro or big turbo. And that's the main conclusion of this video. If you want to have a reliable engine, choose to JZ.
Let us know what you would do. But let's focus on these three because you
And
can
tell
have
us what you have in your car if you have
an
S
S
chassis.
chassis. Yeah. Let's focus on these three because there are many other swaps that you can come up with. But yeah, out of these 3 or 4, let's say, which one
Is the
do
best.
you think is the best? Yeah.